Naitwa David. This is our fourth lesson. We are running Foundation of Computer Science, grade 7. So we are on the first topic of computer concept. So we are picking from where we left in the previous class. And so we are coming to the advantages of computers, or how people benefit from using the computers. Number one, we have that a computer provides access to more information. So you are able to search on the internet more information. Instead of relying just for like one book, you are able to get all the information you need on the internet. So it provides access to more information. Then number two, accurate in performing tasks. A computer does not make mistakes. So we say it is the user who makes the mistakes. So computer is very accurate. So that is another advantage. Then number three, it is able to automate repetitive tasks or tasks that repeats themselves. For example, we say that we can go to an ATM and then we withdraw the money. So kwa hiyo process, because it repeats itself, so it is able to be automated. So we don't need anybody at the ATM point. So hizo kazi zinataka zinajirudia. We are able to automate them. Then we have it does not get tired. So we said that a computer is a machine, and so it does not get tired or fatigue. It doesn't have fatigue. So then another advantage is that it can perform more tasks at the same time. So we say that computer is versatile in nature. So it is able to carry out tasks, different tasks. You can be writing the same, playing music at the same time. You are doing something else on the same computer. So you can perform more than one task at the same time. Then the next point is it has high storage capability. So a computer can store more or large volume of data compared to a person. So that is another advantage. It has high storage capability. So when we are looking on these advantages of computers, it is like we are looking on the characteristics of computer. So we derive those advantages from there. So we are comparing how a computer works and how a person works. Then we compare the two, and then we get the advantages from there. Then it saves time. A computer saves time. Let us say I want to search information of something. Instead of going to the library to search from books, all that information, with a click of a button, I'm able to get all the information I need. And so a computer can save time. So those are the advantages of using a computer. Then we come to disadvantages of using a computer. So where there is advantages, there is disadvantages, or the issues that crop, or the issues that come with use of computers. Number one, there are social problems. Number one, social problems are problems that come and affect people socially. For example, when you are using computer, if you are a child, you are able to be exposed to problems. Like you are able there is a lot of pornography in the computer. So you search for information, but you are presented with pornography. So that affects the social life. Then there are other problems, like you can be bullied. Mtu anaweza kutusi tu kwa internet ama kwa computer. So social problems are like those problems. Matusi kwa internet. People can be exposed to problems like pornography issues. Yani, you can meet people from different cultural backgrounds, and then they influence your culture. So they are able to influence you socially. So there are problems that comes with computer, which are social. Number two, disadvantage. Number two, there are health problems. A good example is when you are using computers, you strain your eyes. Then if you sit, a computer also requires you to sit more. And so if you sit more, you are exposed to obesity. So there are health problems. When there are health problems that arises when you are using a computer. So those are two disadvantages. Another disadvantage of a computer is it depends on human beings. So a computer cannot work on its own. So a human or a person must be at the center of it. And so here what we are saying is, if it depends with a human being, if that user or the person makes a mistake, then the computer will definitely make a mistake, because we said GIGO, what we are calling GIGO here, GIGO, is what? That garbage in, garbage out. So what goes inside the computer is what will come out. And so if the computer user feeds the computer with wrong information, wrong data, then what will come out is wrong. So it depends with a human being. That's a disadvantage. Number 2, automation can lead to loss of jobs. So where people, let us say, we have people who are working in a certain place, and then their jobs or what they carry out is automated, then they will not be required. For example, on an ATM machine. So when the ATM machine came, it led to loss of job to the people who are working in banks. So let us say people are able to make what? Robots that work on agricultural farms, like picking the tea. So if those processes or those tasks are automated, then people will lose jobs, because if it is in tea plantations, then the machines will take over and people will be laid down, or they will lose their jobs. So automation leads to loss of jobs. Then there are security problems. So when you are using a computer, you are exposed to security problems, in that people can steal your data when you are online. You are also exposed to problems like your computer can be hacked. So those are security problems. So disadvantages of using computer. So your data can be stolen. Your devices can be affected by viruses, such things. That is our security problems. Then there are computers are very expensive. And so when we say that computers are very expensive, we don't mean that people cannot afford them. But it is not all people who can afford them. For example, in Kenyan schools, it is not all schools that have computers. There are schools without computers, and they are learning foundation of computer science. And another thing is, it is not, if computers were cheap, kila mtoto angekuwa na kompyuta yake. So kisio kila mtoto ako na kompyuta yake, they share. You find like a school has 60 students, 60 pupils, and then they have 10 computers. That means they share, because computers are expensive. Then distraction. There are a lot of distractions that lowers productivity. A good example is, there is a tendency of people, when you are using a computer, you are tempted to listen to music, to watch a clip, to watch a movie. So those are distractions, and they lower your productivity of what you are doing. So if people are employed in a place, then they are tempted to watch the movies, they are tempted to listen to music, they are tempted to run on internet. So they get distracted from what they were doing. So there are a lot of distraction that lowers productivity. Those are disadvantages of using computers. Then this is a general model of a computer. So it is just what you have been saying, like processing cycle. So when we say general model of a computer, it is this one. So you have input, then process, then storage, then output. And then we say that you should be able to draw this model, that we start from input, where we give the computer input data, then it processes, then it stores those data now in form of information, and then it is able to give the output, which we said it can be a hard copy or a soft copy. And so in this class, tutafika hapo, and we shall continue learning. And I say you have a good time and enjoy learning. Thank you.